times in our lives as true believers, if you are a true believer in Jesus Christ and you are living your life that people can see it, there will be times when people will become your enemy. Remember what our verse says at the beginning in John 15:18. If the world hates you, know that it hated me before it hated you. The world hated Jesus first. What makes us think that it won't hate us too? Because of him. And then he says, if you were of the world, the world would love you as its own. But because you're not, and I chose you, the world hates you. It's because God chose us. And because we are not of this world. We're supposed to be in it, but not of it. That the world hates us. I have to wonder sometimes, and I question myself many times about this. Am I living the way that I should be so that people know that I am a child of God? Now, if I write pastor, they're going to know. If I tell them I'm a pastor, hopefully, when I say that, I don't know about that. There are sometimes pastors who aren't the way they should be. But if I tell them I'm a pastor and I'm living that way, they're going to know. But I'm wondering, people who I don't tell I'm a pastor, do they really know that I'm living a life, that I am a child of God, and that I'm different than the world? See, people will oppose you because they don't agree with your theology. I mean, can you? No, wait a minute. You're telling me you believe that God created the world? The whole world? Oh, come on. Science disproves that. No. Science and religion go together. Science has never disproven God. Archaeology has never disproven the Bible. Ever. They usually find out that what they thought was something was not. You can't be serious believing that the Bible is the Word of God. Come on, it was written by man. It's got to have things wrong with it. No, it is the fully inspired Word of God, recorded over time amongst many people that all point back to Jesus Christ. And this is the big one. Oh, you can't tell me that Jesus is the only way to heaven. Come on, there's all kinds of different ways to heaven. No. Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except what? Through me. He is the only way. If you're a true Christian, if these are the things you believe, and you are living the life and showing it with courage, you'll be treated as an enemy. See, our primary allegiance to Jesus Christ will put us in opposition of people in our lives. It'll put you in opposition of that boss that wants you to lie for them, or wants you to do something dishonest, or to put you in a position of opposition with that coworker who wants you to hide something, or to put you in opposition of the government that tells you you can't profess your faith in public. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. In Luke 12:51, Jesus tells us, he warns us, don't think that I came to give peace. No, I tell you, but rather division. Jesus came not to bring peace. He is coming again to bring peace. This first time he came to bring division. People will hate you and oppose you because you pose a threat to their lifestyle. And you don't even have to say anything. But the fact that you're a Christian will cause them to be threatened, because your lifestyle of a believer in Jesus Christ shows that their lifestyle is lacking the grace of God and the thing that they're missing. So they are going to oppose you. Jesus said in Luke 6:22 and 23. And this is what amazes me when people say they don't understand why Christian life has to be so hard. Jesus told us over and over again, it's going to be tough. It's not going to be easy. I didn't come to bring peace. I came to bring strife. But in Luke 6:22 and 23 it says, blessed are you when men hate you, when they exclude you and insult you and reject your name as evil because of the Son of Man. That's that caveat he puts in there. It's not just the fact that people are persecuting you and they don't like you. It's when they don't like you because of Jesus Christ. And he says, rejoice in that day and leap for joy. There have been times in my life where I've leapt for joy. I'll be honest with you. When I got the phone call that I was going to be, that you guys wanted me to come be your pastor, I leapt for joy. I did. I mean, I got up out of the chair and I screamed. I leapt for joy because I knew God was leading me where I was doing what God wanted me to do. But Jesus is saying, and that was a joyous time for me. Jesus is saying, when you're persecuted, leap for joy. Because great is your reward in heaven, for that is how their fathers treated the prophets. People are no different. I said this last week. People are no different, whether they're back in the first century or whether today. Okay? They're going to persecute you. And they did the same thing to the prophets as they'll do to you.